Hey guys, welcome to the new episode of the channel Mathematics and English Tutorial. And in this video, we will be discussing about the trick hit and trial method and how it is used to solve different mathematical MCQs. Let's get started with question number first. What? We are about to do this question by hit and trial method, in which we assume the value of A, B, and C such that the sum of A, B, and C is equal to pi, satisfying the condition A plus B plus C equals to pi. We can assume any of the angles, for example 45, 60, any of them, but I'm going to assume A equals to B equals to C equals to pi. तीनटैको भ्यालु चाहिँ यदि π/3 सपोज गर्ने हो भने अथवा 60 सपोज गर्ने हो भने टोटलमा के आउने भयो, पाइ आउने भयो हैन। अब π/3 नै किन तीनटैको सपोज गरेको, किनकि अब तीनटैको भ्यालु सेम भइसकेपछि अब यता अब क्याल्कुलेसनको लागि सजिलो हुन्छ, त्यही भएर हो। LHS sin 60 प्लस sin 60, यो भ्यालु LHS भन्नाले यो हो, प्लस sin 60 इक्वल्स टु कति हुन्छ त भन्दाखेरि 3 इन्टु sin 60, sin 60 को भ्यालु कति हुन्छ, √3/2 हैन। नाउ भ्यालु अफ ABC चाहिँ अप्सन ए मा लगेर राख्दाखेरि के हुन्छ त भनेर हेरौँ है त। sin 60 sin 60 sin 60 sin 60 भनेको कति हो भन्दाखेरि sin 60 को क्युब हो अथवा √3 को /2 को क्युब हो। यो भनेको कति हुन्छ 3√3/8 हुन्छ हैन। LHS सँग मिल्यो त, यो मिलेन भनेपछि यो अप्सन चाहिँ करेक्ट होइन रहेछ, किनभने ए बी र सी को भ्यालु 60 60 60 लगेर राख्दाखेरि LHS बाट जति आयो RHS बाट पनि त्यति नै आउनु पर्यो अथवा अप्सनबाट पनि त्यति नै आउनु पर्यो, अनि मात्र के हुन्छ करेक्ट हुन्छ। अप्सन बी मा हेरौँ 4 इन्टु cos 60 cos 60 cos 60 भनेपछि cos 60 को क्युब हैन, cos 60 को क्युब, cos 60 हैन cos 60/2 को क्युब अथवा cos 30 को क्युब। 4 cos 30 भने कति हुन्छ, cos 30 को भ्यालु भनेको √3/2 को क्युब अथवा 4 इन्टु √3 3√3/8 1 2 भनेपछि 3√3/2 which is equal to LHS भनेपछि यो अप्सन र यो त करेक्ट हुने रहेछ नि त हैन। हो, यसरी थाहा भयो। This method is known as hit and trial method. Now let's move to the question number second. There are so many questions from different chapters in which we can solve by this method, hit and trial method. This is the question from sequence and series. If A, B and C are in HP, let us suppose the value of A, B, C, A, B, C be 1/1, 1/2 and 1/3. We can suppose the value of A, B and C 1/1, 1/2 and 1/3 because A, B and C are in HP. Similarly 1/1, 1/2 and 1/3 are also in HP. Now we have to find out the relation between A square plus C square and 2B square, whether the value of A square plus C square is greater or equal to or lesser than 2B square. a square plus c square. What might be the value of a square plus c square when a is equal to 1 by 1, 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 3 square. This is 1 point something. We don't have to calculate the exact value. Into 1 by 2 square, this gives 0.5. Are they equal? No, of course not. The value of a square plus c square is greater than 2b square. That is option B. So the correct answer is a square plus c square is greater than equal to 2b square. Now let's move to the question number 3rd. If PQR are in AP and XYZ are in GP, then what is the value of this equation? Simply put the value of PQR as 1, 2 and 3. Let's make it easy by supposing a smaller number. Similarly, the value of x, y, z can be supposed as 1, 2 and 4. They are in GP. Let's substitute the value of these in the equation. X q minus r, y r minus p, z p minus q. This becomes x to the x is 1, q is 2, minus r is 3, y is 2, r is 3, is p is 1, z is 4, p is 1, minus q is 2. 1 to the power something is always 1. 2 to the power 2, that is 4, and 4 to the power minus 1, that is 1 by 4, and it yields 1. Let's get continued to question number 4. If a equals to cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha, then the value of a to the power n equals to what? I have only given two options so that it becomes a bit easier. We have to suppose the value of n as 2. It's my choice that I made it 2. If you want 3, you can put the value of n as 3. Then LHS equals to a square, that is cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha sin alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha. This gives cos square alpha minus sin square alpha to sin alpha cos alpha This is cos 2 alpha sine 2 alpha minus sine 2 alpha cos 2 alpha. Which is equal to the option B. When we put the value of n equals to 2 in the option B, this becomes similar to option B. That's why the answer is option B. Now let's move to the question number 5. In the expansion of 1 plus x to the power n, the value of this becomes what? C0 and NC0 means same. Therefore, C0 square means NC0 square. Here we can put the value of n equals to 2, because when we put n equals to 2, the calculation becomes very easier. If we put n equals to 2, then this series becomes 2c0 whole square plus 2c1 whole square plus 2c2 whole square. The value of nc0 is 1 square. nc1 is n, that is 2 here, 2 square. Similarly, ncn is 1, that is 1 square. This is 6. I've already mentioned the value of nc0, nc1 and ncn in the previous videos. Now we have to put the value of n equals to 2 in the options. A gives the value 2 into 2 factorial by 2 factorial. This 4 factorial by 2 factorial. 4 into 3 into 2 factorial by 2 factorial. This gives 12. So its answer is not 6. Let's move on to the question on option number B. 2n square, 2 into 2, 22 factorial, that is 2 into 2, that is 4. So option B is also not the correct answer. We have to yield 6 from the options, because the LHS is giving us the value 6. Now let's check option number C. 2 into 2 bracket 2 factorial to the power 2. This is 4 factorial by 4. 2 factorial means 2 and the square of it is 4. The value of 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2, that is 4 3 are 12, 2 are 24 divided by 4. This is 6. Therefore the answer is option C. Option C is the correct answer. Let's move on to the question number 6. This is the last question for this video. Sum of first n terms n square plus 4 square plus c square plus dot 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 n terms equals to what? Now let's put the value of n equals to 2 as per my wish. Now the series becomes up to here because we have selected only 2 terms, that is n equals to 2 square becomes 20. Now our LHS has become 20. Now we have to see from which option value of n, sorry. Sum of first n terms n terms 2 square plus 4 square plus 6 square equals to dot 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 n terms equals to what? Now let's suppose n equals to 2, then this series becomes up to here because we have selected only 2 terms. LHS becomes 2 square plus 4 square equals to 20. Now when we put the value of n equals to 2 in the options, we have to check out from which options does 20 comes out. Option A, n square, okay, I'll directly put the value of n in the options. 2 square, 2 plus 3 is to 4, this is 5, which is not 20, that's why the answer is not A. Option B, 2 into 2, 2 plus 1, 2 into 2 plus 1 by 4, sorry 3. This and this gets cancelled. 2 into 2, that is 4. 4 into, this is 5. This gives 20, which is exactly in the LHS. That's why the answer is option B. And this is how these hit and trial method questions are solved. Thank you for watching. Hope you like and subscribe. And if you have any queries regarding the questions, if you have any other confusing type of questions, please you can comment in our videos. Thank you.